Hello, 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 welcome, and I am going to start the mission arc for Nimbus 3. Let's go where we are in. This is Wasteland, there it is, Wasteland, yes. Weapons mass destruction could be in the hands of
After what you've been through, I wouldn't blame you if you decided to take a leave of absence. But you seem to be recovering from the vestiges of indoctrination as well as can be expected. I hope you're feeling better. The psychologists assure us that the nightmares and flashbacks will pass. At the moment, we're trying to follow up on scattered intel regarding a missing cache of Federation triggers. Our best information places them on Nimbus 3. We're also getting increasing reports of Tal Shar activity on the planet. Naturally, we want to keep the triggers out of the hands of Hakeem and the Tal Shar. But I'd also like to know exactly what they're doing on the planet of galactic peace. Nimbus 3 has been a derelict planet for many years now, and it has only gotten worse under the influence of the Orion Syndicate. Hassan the Undying has turned the planet into his personal fiefdom. Both Starfleet and the Klingon Defense Force have sent people to investigate, but they haven't found much. Our operatives have been following leads provided by an itinerant trader there named Horace Jones. So far, nothing's turned up. If you're feeling up to it, perhaps you'll have better luck. Time is short. What do you need of me?
Let's go transwarp. Apparently I can do a dance competition. One thing Romulans do. They love to dance. Look good.
Greetings! Name's Horace Jones, interstellar trader, daring prospector, and broker of useful information. I'm betting you're here about those missing travelers, huh? Or maybe the weapons trade. Am I right? Am I right? Just to get it out of the way, I'm not on anyone's side. Federation, Klingon, Romulan makes no difference to me. So whatever you need, I can provide. Be it titanium polish or the latest scuttlebutt. Now, to be clear, this is all strictly, well, let's just say if this doesn't work out, then you don't know me and I don't know you. You want information? I've got it. Just don't let people know I gave it to you,
Here, we can start the next mission, and there's also some options here for you to learn a little bit more of what's going on. So you can click on that on your own. Let's go straight to the mission.
Funny seeing you folks here. No one seems to bat an eye about our little planet until the Orions get their hands on something nasty. Now between that and the Romulans, this joint is jumping. You want info? Sure, I'll give you info. The owner of the local bar, a reformed Borg by the name of 2 of 8, has his ear close to the ground. He can tell you more about the Tal Shiar. Just don't tell too many people I told you, all right? You want information?
This character is also a Romulan character, 23rd century theme. I could actually pick up the Romulan bundle a while back and use that to create this guy. For the TOS Romulan. First thing I'm going to do is this dance competition. There we are. Yay, it's done. Quest. Dancing machine. Is right back.
You're here for information. Someone told you I could give it to you. Make it quick. I'll tell you what I told the others. The Thalaron triggers can be found outside of town. That's where the Orions do their trading. We don't have many rules here, but that's one we all follow. Keep trouble outside the walls. Anybody looking for trouble winds up out there eventually, one way or another. People have disappeared in the night. Other people go looking for them and don't come back. Haven't seen anyone like that.
This guy also gives you some more quests you can do at the desert. Come back to those later. Desert here and kill some things. And this is great. This is zone. Lets you bring your waiting screen. Okay, let's go find some missing officers. This one will let you being back to paradise city whenever you want. Okay, there we are. Also, there's nice skills here, but really I don't use them too much for these things because they die too quickly. Part's pretty straightforward. Kill the scorpions, rescue the officers. And we need to rescue some weapon things. Okay. Let's go find some weapon thingies. Okay, perfect. So I can see. Say hello to my little friend. Here, we are. Right here. I like what this arc is. It takes Star Trek V and makes it interesting. Oh, so one thing that has to be answered to this, this will actually have all sorts of places to teleport to all around the map, kind of like Romulus. So as you go do the missions, you make it beautiful, so you can come back here and walk around, make it easier to get around town.
I apologize for the deception. Obviously, it was an error to mislead you. Do not mistake my actions to be hateful. I bear no ill will toward you. Besides, the taciturn export bit almost always works. I cannot be seen aiding you. The Orion Syndicate would kill me if they knew. However, if you have the resources to survive in the desert, then you might have a chance against the Syndicate. I can only confirm that the Thalaron triggers are in the possession of the Orion Syndicate. I cannot say any more than that. Call it a leftover default of cowardice, or perhaps a strong sense of self-preservation. There's only one man in this town who'd be willing to help you, and that is a man who calls himself Law. He does not come out of his home nearby, but I will tell you a way to signal him. If he wants to talk to you, he will.
Here. Let's go and talk to him.
Who is it? Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Who told you about the signal? Are you just here to annoy me? If you know the signal, then you know I used to be a peacekeeper around here. Well, I'm not signing back up for it. Not after what the Syndicate did to me. Leave me alone.
I'm trying to find information for Thalaron triggers. That was told us. Good help.
Thalaron triggers? Why should I help you with that? The Orion Syndicate will kill me if I tell you anything. You should have tried coming here about 2 years ago. The old me would have helped you in a hurry. Still, you look like you've survived the desert, so you must be strong. Can you guarantee that I'll be safe if I help you? Well, I suppose since you've got yourself a fancy starship and all, maybe you might just be able to make a stand against these people. I still have my doubts, especially with all that extra muscle the Syndicate has now. They're even getting help from the Tal Shar. The Syndicate is now using Nausicaan pirates and Gorn as their thugs. They used to meet in ruins nearby to discuss details, make secret deals, and basically plan how to make our lives miserable. That all stopped when sandworms decided to make that place their home. I'm sure there's still some data there. You'll be able to find information in the ruins, either in the old consoles or in the belly of a sandworm. Now get out of here before anyone sees you talking to me.
Okay. Oh, back in the bar. Okay. Its exit is the very back of the bar, so I will be doing that. Right there. And get some of these other quests at the same time. Some of these you can do out here. Consoles, kill some sandworms. Good time. No deal. here for once. It up. Should be easy to get the next couple times. There we go. 10 seconds to spare. Said in addition to finishing their main mission, these are 3 dailies you can do all in the same area. Get yourself some extra dilithium on the way. Alright, alright. So I need dilithium. And I have to go to computer environment. math. Oh boy. Next goes the key that includes mathematical flux. Set the first 2 digits out of the third, and the second and third out of the fourth. There we go. The blind man sees all. Talk to Horse to find out more about the mysteriousness. Lost City of Paradise is done. Well, you're alive. Okay, really surprised to see us alive. You can, when you're done the mission, you can read all this yourself. You don't need me to read this out for you. Okay, cool.
You want information? I've got it. This blind man must be some sort. You want?
Okay, so those are the first 2 missions you can do so far on the Nimbus 3 arc. This is integrated in the Romulan storyline. On the other factions, it's a side quest now, but it's a lot of fun to do. You can really just all the missions take place in the ground for the most part. I think there's a little bit in the space at the end, and you can do them all in one big marathon session, and it's a lot of fun. So, yep. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you out there somewhere.